Island boy. My island boy. Can you guys hear me? Has my mic been on this whole time? Holy shit. Release the guppies. Everybody get comfy. We need to get past all the people watching ads. I'm not smoking. Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm one of the only YouTubers who shows up to his streams on time. Okay, ladies and gents, how are we all doing? Can I get a mic check? How's the mic? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? How we doing? It's Saturday. Yes, we can hear you. Nice. Ads are rolling like crazy. Perfect. Crispy. Nice. Okay. Well, if everybody is here, am I cut or uncut? No comment. That one's a mystery. That's for me to know and you to never find out. Wonderful super chat to start off. We're back with the Israel references in chat. We hear you. Nice. I just want to be heard, guys. Okay. I have not watched Jackass. I might pirate it later. I don't know. Okay, we got 1,400 concurrent, so I guess we could start. This is a business stream. Okay, we're here to talk business. I did not have all my tabs prepared. So I'm just going to bring the whole webcam up and talk to you guys directly. Many of you have heard that Roblox has released an update, or they're announced that they're releasing an update that is horrible. This is one of the worst updates they have made in quite a long time. Even worse than their age estimation. Even worse than ID verification for games. Let me see if I could find the actual article that they announced this in. So they announced it through a dev forum post. What is it called? ID update. Okay. God, I should have prepared better for this. They call them, here we go. Okay. I'm finally ready. They call them scoped IDs. Let me get back on the right monitor here. So, I guess first we should start with an explanation of what I do for the people that are underinformed. Shout out to my boy Poop Madness. Excellent name. Excellent name of the donator here. Skibbity Toilet Sigma. Based. Sigma Tongue Burger. Okay, nice. Ruben, please say Bitcoin. There you go. There's your Polymarket bet. We will get to the scans in a minute, but I want to talk to you guys about this. So, the Easy system is the biggest third-party moderation system on Roblox. I own it. I've spent the past 2 years building it, and to briefly explain it, it's made up of two parts. So you have a database of hundreds of thousands of Roblox accounts associated with grooming that were identified through manual human review over the course of 2 years. And then we also have an API, which is basically a system that Roblox game developers can use so they can stop these people from joining their games. And the way it works is they apply for access to our system. And when we grant them access, we give them code that they put in their Roblox game. So every time a user joins their game, it scans them to see if they're in our database. And if they are, by default, it kicks them out. It doesn't have to kick them out. It's customizable. So they can have it do whatever they want. They can kick people. They can ban people. They can make them explode every time they spawn in. Or they can just flag it for their moderators to review. But the way the system does this is it uses what's called the user ID for every single player that gets scanned. So our database has 500,000 entries, and every single entry in that database is organized by the user ID. So every single user on Roblox has a user ID number, and that number is unique to each account, and you can't change it. Center Epic, we will get to that. We will get to that. But basically, when a player joins a game, the game can see this unique user ID, and that's actually what's used to detect if a user is flagged in our system, right? So they join the game sees their ID, it sends a message to our server, which checks if the ID is in our database, and then it sends a reply to the game letting it know if they are. So Roblox has announced this update called Scoped User Identifiers that makes it so when a player joins a game, instead of the game seeing their actual global user ID, they get what's called a scoped ID, which is an anonymous ID that they only have for that specific game, right? So now, or at least in October, when this update is rolled out, when a player that we have flagged as a groomer joins a game that uses Easy, instead of seeing the global ID, which is registered in our database, it'll see the game-specific anonymous ID, which isn't in our database. And so we won't be able to ban players that have these types of IDs. So our system is fucked. Our system will not work anymore. If we don't have that unique ID, we can't kick people out of the game. We can't even detect them. So, this is going to break a lot more than just Easy. The user ID is what every single game on the platform uses to identify users. Okay, like when you join Phantom Forces and the game loads up all your progress, all your guns, your weapons, your levels, it does that because it detects your user ID, and that's how it gives you your stuff. So Roblox has foreseen that this is going to cause some issues if they just like wipe everyone's user ID. So to mitigate this, they've made it so if you've joined a game before at any time in history, the game will still see your global user ID when you join. But if you join a game that you've never played before, then you get the scoped user ID. So this way, if you have like progress, the game will still be able to recognize you if you've played the game before. If you have like, if there's a game that creates like a new place, then you're basically fucked, right? Like if Phantom Forces changed their game, if they changed the place that actually hosts their game, I don't know. I guess they would just be fucked because none of the people that rejoin would have the same user ID. But yeah, any game that has like a shared ban list, like for example Pinewood, Pinewood has a lot of different games under the Pinewood brand. So you have Pinewood Computer Core, and then you have Pinewood Space Station. So if someone plays Pinewood Computer Core and they get banned for grooming, they get added to a global ban list that applies to all Pinewood games. But after this update, if they join Pinewood Space Station and they've never joined before, they'll have a new ID and the ban system won't be able to detect that. So, with initially, the impact of this won't be too severe. Like the system isn't going to crash and burn immediately as soon as this update comes out, because anyone that has tried to join a game that uses Easy, if they're already in the database, their user ID will still be remembered. But the problem is we are constantly adding new accounts. And a lot of these accounts are like almost brand new. Like people are making Roblox accounts dedicated to grooming, and they'll make like burner accounts for this stuff. And so as time goes on and you have more and more accounts that have never played any game before, the effectiveness of the Easy ban system decreases, and it gets worse and worse because of this update. So, fuck, wrong monitor. They've made some announcements since they posted this because everyone was upset about this. All of the replies were saying like, this is going to break stuff. This is, messing with safety. A lot of people have specifically mentioned the Easy system. It looks like Roblox may have deleted the posts that said that. Let me see. Okay, yeah, here we go. Tinctorial said, if I'd have to pick between having my data tracked or having a higher chance to being groomed, I wouldn't pick the latter. I understand the purpose of this, but like this directly attacks systems like Ruben Sim's Easy Moderation, which I've seen work incredibly well firsthand. It will incredibly punish the player-made systems that have made leaps far more than Roblox's in terms of moderation to protect kids. This change has good intentions, but I feel like it's taking us a step back. We deserve to know if there are any other, perhaps better motives for this change, and how player-made moderation systems will be upheld with these changes. So let's talk about the motive here. So why would they do this? What's the purpose of doing this update that benefits seemingly no one? And the thing that they mentioned is user privacy. They're protecting user privacy. So let me just do a show of hands. Type W if you think Roblox respects user privacy, and type L if you think they don't. The platform that requires you to scan your face if you want to chat. The platform that requires you to upload a copy of your government ID if you want to make a game available to people under 16. The platform that does not let you use a VPN to change your location. Do you think this platform cares about protecting your privacy? I'll let you guys decide. So I don't believe this. I don't think this is why. I have seen some people theorize that this is to stop companies from harvesting data from their users and selling it as like advertising profiles. So to give like a quick rundown, massive amounts of data on like millions of people is valuable in the advertising industry. Because if I have information about what millions of different people like, then I could give them targeted ads and get a bigger return on my advertising budget than I would if I just gave ads out to random people. And in fact, most of the money in advertising these days is spent on targeted ads, because targeted ads are way more valuable than regular ones. So what people have theorized, I think Evan Bear brought this up, Clone Trooper, who we scanned last live stream, brought this up. There are companies on Roblox that are ran by like big corporations, right? And they have a lot of different games, and they can get a lot of data on people in those games. And they can use this data to build profiles on people and sell that to advertising companies so they can send high value targeted ads to you. Like, for example, if a company owns like 100 different games and they see there's one user that's playing a lot of anime games, they can save all that to a database. They can identify that user by their user ID and put in their database, this user really likes anime. So an advertiser might find that data useful because they can use it to infer that if they send them a lot of anime related ads, they're probably going to click on at least one of them, right? And so what Roblox is doing, or at least what people think they're doing, is stopping these companies from building ad profiles on users. A lot of people have said like it's to stop them from selling them like targeted game passes or like advertising using the inexperienced ads. That's not why. And the reason I say that is because Roblox makes money off of that stuff, and they're not going to release an update that makes them make less money, right? So this is believed to be to stop companies from doing like third-party deals that Roblox doesn't make any money off of. And that makes sense. But then you look at like the workarounds for this, and then it stops making sense. So I've been talking a lot with the developers for Easy over the past couple of days since we figured out that they were doing this, and we've talked about like what can we do if we don't have user IDs. And someone left a super chat that actually brought it up, and they said, why don't you just use usernames? We actually save usernames in our database. So we have a log of every username of every account that we have. The problem is usernames can change. If we have a guy that's banned from all 200 Easy games, all he has to do to get unbanned is change his username. He spends 1,000 Robux, which is like $10, and he's unbanned from every single game that uses Easy. So what this would require us to do is routinely scrape the website to get all of the usernames as up to date as we can for every single account. And we have 500,000 accounts. And that takes a long time to scrape if we were to do that. So it's not really a good solution. You know, even if we managed to go through all of that every week, that would still give people a whole week of being able to bypass the Easy system. There is an API endpoint. There is a part of Roblox's server where if you send it a message saying, this is a username, give me the user ID, Roblox will give you the user ID of any user that you have the username for. But I'm expecting them to patch that. I'm expecting that to go away, because if we can do that, so can these companies that are doing all of this like advertising profiling. So it's like it's obvious that they're not going to let us do that. We're going to try. We're going to try to do that, but I don't think it's going to work. I think that we're probably going to have to do something really hacky. We might have to make like, we might have to do scraping. We might have to scrape. I think that might be like the ultimate solution here, but it's going to definitely like impact the efficiency of our system. And it's also going to cost a lot of resources. because we have a server. Our server is like sitting in someone's garage right now. So we do not have. I found out today that we might be getting some funding to improve our system, but as of right now, our server is not in the state it needs to be in to be doing these like massive operations 24/7. So that's kind of where things are at. I feel like this is personal. I feel like this is targeted towards me. I don't think Roblox really cares that people are selling advertising profiles of users. I mean, it's already in their terms of service that you're not supposed to do that. I think this is because it looks bad that someone that they tried to sue for over $1 million is doing a better job at safety than them. I think that that bothers them. And I think that that's the main motive for this. Even if the advertising thing is the real reason, I think that they definitely see breaking easy as a good thing. I think that they like the idea of easy not working anymore. Now, granted, if the game ban system falls apart, by the way, even if we do the username thing, we have to get every single developer using easy, and there's over 200 of them. I haven't even checked the number in like a few weeks, so it might be 300 now. But every single developer is going to have to update their game to facilitate this change. Okay, so it's going to be chaos in October when this comes out. Any game that has a shared... By the way, one of the other things they said they would do is they would add like a consent option so games can like share a scoped user ID with each other. So if I own like multiple games, I can set it up so if a user joins one, they have the same scoped ID in all of them. But then it's like, what the fuck is the point of the update, right? Like, when the companies that are doing all this profiling just use that for all of their games? Like, what does this stop? What does this solve? What does this accomplish besides breaking the easy system? So yeah, just doesn't make any sense for the reasons that they're giving us. Yeah, I'm not confident that this has nothing to do with easy. I think it has a lot to do with easy. Do you think it would be feasible to try developing an alternative identification method using other factors? I work for a game that uses easy. Seeing it go would suck. I don't know, because if they patch usernames, I don't know what we're going to be left with. So they might just have to, like, I don't know, maybe when you join a game with easy, you'll have to type in your user ID or something. I really have no idea what we would do at this point. I can say this. Something Roblox should consider is, without easy, their platform is a lot more dangerous. Okay, with all of these games, every single one has over 100K visits. So these aren't small games. Every single one will have 500,000 predators regain access, like almost instantly. So that's going to lead to more grooming. That's going to lead to more kidnappings. It's going to lead to more lawsuits. And it's going to cost the company a lot of money. Probably a lot more than they think they would be saving by letting companies build advertising profiles on users. And it seems like, judging from the dev forum replies, no one cares. No one cares. I mean, I'm sure that people don't like that that companies do this, but it's not worth it. It's not worth ruining safety systems to do this. Let me look for some more replies. What if someone types in a fake user ID? Exactly. I mean, there's like, user IDs are the best way to manage a system like this. Oh my God, look at all the replies. I didn't know there were this many. Look, I just picked this one at random. With how much traction Easy and other systems have been gaining recently, this change makes a lot of sense for them to do because Roblox is Roblox. It is likely the driving factor behind this being put in. As I stated before, banning users en masse like me and others do in various systems isn't profitable for Roblox. So of course, is this guy banned? Wait a second. Hang on. Wait. Is this guy banned? What's his username? CraigZO. Is this guy actually banned? If he is, I wonder what he's banned for. He said users like me. What do you mean by that? Hang on, guys. Hang on. Wait a second. I'm looking him up right now. It does not look like... No, he's not banned. Okay, what are you complaining about? There was a guy... I want to show you guys this because it was really funny. Someone complained in that thread saying that it was like a good thing that they were doing this. And here he is. Huge W. Thank you, Roblox. Now malicious users such as Ruben, and he actually censored my name like it's a dirty word, do not have the ability to ban whoever they please due to games using their service. So someone in the thread replied to this guy and saw that he had like a gooner avatar. So I looked him up, and he was in the Freaky Strap Discord server, which is a server dedicated to dedicated to modding your Roblox client to give your avatar like huge tits and thighs. Also, he was friends with like 20 other flagged accounts, and he was in groups dedicated to race play, condos, and NSFW avatar items. So total self-report, enormous gooner. Not this guy. Fish. Mr. Fish here exposed himself. But yeah. Who else is talking about me in this? I haven't read most of these. I have a feeling this update is used to eliminate Ruben Sim's easy database effectively. This is just another case of using the nuclear option instead of doing something a little less destructive. And if we consider that Ruben Sim's easy database is the driver behind this update, then you could have just, I don't know, added a complete blacklist to the host server's IP address. So this guy's saying, okay, even if you are doing this to fuck with Ruben, couldn't you have done it in a way that didn't like ruin our games? Nice, dude. Ruben, I love you. I love you too. As a friend. You can use get user ID from name async on them. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, but I think they're going to patch that. I don't think that that's going to stick around forever. This will completely fuck groups that re-upload old games like Pokemon Brick Bronze. Yes, that's right. If you have a game that's being like re-uploaded. Huh. You know, I didn't even think about this. This is probably going to break condo games. I didn't even think about that until just now. You know, because condo games sell game passes, and they constantly re-upload them, and they use the user ID to redistribute the game passes. So W Roblox. I guess that's the silver lining. I mean, condos are probably going to use usernames, but hell yeah, W Roblox. But yeah, Pokemon Brick Bronze, yeah, you're fucked. You guys are done for. They may switch to usernames. Good luck if you change your username. Good luck if Roblox patches that. Make a row proxy request to the V1 users. So we're probably going to have the games make the request, because we get millions of requests every single day. And we wouldn't be able to handle that. We would get rate limited. Roblox only accepts a certain amount of messages to their server every minute, and we would exceed that so far. If we use proxies, we would have to use a lot of them. So that's something that we would have to have the games be responsible for. Holy guacamole, yet another tremendously horrendous update from the Roblox Corporation. One must ask, what do these soulless lizard fucks have to gain from such a terrible update? Getting rid of easy. That's like a plus for them. Hey Ruben, I meant to use a system. I meant that I use a system like yours. My bad. Okay, nice. You probably use Rotector. Rotector, I talked about Rotector last stream. Rotector is better than nothing, but Easy is far superior. We have higher accuracy. We have better privacy and safety with our database. And we have more people in our database. I think Rotector only has like 200 something K. I have a video of someone using those extensions that popped up on my feed after watching your vids, LMAO. So we're looking at making an easy extension. The only reason we haven't so far is because we need to do it in a way that's secure. So another solution, if you could call it that, to this issue with Easy is we could just publish the entire list of user IDs from the database. And we could just be like, okay, add all these people to your ban list, add all these people to ban async. Roblox said that they're making updates, and they didn't specify exactly what, but they're making updates to ban async or the ban API, where you can have cross-game sharing of ban lists. Ban API sucks. I'm sorry, ban API sucks. It's really underdeveloped, and it's such an important safety feature that it's very unfortunate how little they've developed it. But yeah. The reason that we can't just publish the whole list is because it's a safety issue. We don't want predators to use our database as a directory to find other predators, because these people are collaborative, right? They like to congregate, and they like to communicate with each other, to groom kids, to share CSAM. There's a lot of people in the database are kids. And I don't want predators to be able to use it to find kids that are into condos and susceptible to grooming and stuff like that. So we're probably not going to do that. I was thinking we could do that if we obfuscated it. If we added millions of Roblox accounts that were just inactive, we wouldn't have to. Basically, if someone picked an ID at random in the database, they would just get a blank account. But the process of doing that is a feat in itself. We would have to find, I was thinking we could just do banned accounts. We could import it millions of banned accounts. But if we did that, someone could just write a program to filter out all of the banned accounts, and then they would have our whole list. So in any finding inactive accounts takes a list of criteria. We have to make sure they don't have badges, they don't have anything in their inventory. And the more narrow of a criteria we have for doing that, the easier it is for a bad actor to just filter all that stuff out. So it's not an easy problem to solve. I don't know if Roblox allows this or not, but can't games that use Easy make an in-game secondary login method where they have to input an email or username in order to play? Email would not be allowed. You can't ask users for emails. But putting in their username, I feel like they can't make it so games can't see your username. You have to be able to see your username in a game. The leaderboard depends on that. When you hit escape and you see the player list, that depends on the username. So I don't think they'll take that away. They may just make it so the username returns the scoped ID instead of the global ID, which would still break Easy. I got a clip of some dude saying some sus stuff in voice chat. I already reported him, but where else can I send for the guy to get justice served? We used to have a report form for moderation for dummies. We closed it because we have built a button where if you click it, you are instantly given an ERP account. You're instantly given a Gooner account on Roblox every time you click this button. And you can click it thousands and thousands of times and it'll still work. So it is faster, it is more efficient for our team to review accounts fetched by our system than to go through reports. Because reports have false positives. Our system, it's less than 1 in 100 accounts are innocent. So we don't take reports anymore. I would say pray that the Roblox moderation gods receive your report. And they probably won't. Rotector is thankfully not getting affected. W, check my friends. Rotector is getting affected. I'm sorry to say. Their solution is to publish their entire ban list, which, as I just said, is a horrible idea because it will give groomers the ability to coordinate a lot easier than they have already. They have had issues with security regarding people like scraping their database. You can't do that. Like, if you're going to manage a system like this, you have to do it responsibly, and you have to do it in a way that doesn't expose all of your data, because that is sensitive data. So I'll get to scans in a second. Actually, yeah, I think we can get to the scans now. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you think it's for advertising? Do you think it's for easy? I mean, they made this update to fix an issue that no one complained about, that they claim is to protect user privacy, which we all know is bullshit. And it just so happens to brick my system and every other like shared ban list. You know, like it makes a lot of sense why they would target ban lists, because ban lists stop people from playing games, which stops Roblox from making money. So the less bans, the less like in-game bans they have on the platform, the more transactions are taking place. So maybe that's the motive. I don't know, but it definitely feels personal. I could kind of understand Roblox's previous bad updates. This is the first update where there is quite literally zero upsides. Thank you. Why not create a banned assets list alongside Easy? There are people that do that, actually. There's a system with a horrible name called No Virgin that uses AI to scan like the names of items. And it creates like a suspicion score. And if someone has like inappropriate items, it'll detect it and it'll remove them. It'll give them like a blank avatar. Awesome system. Ruben, what if when you join a game with Easy, you first teleport to a game owned by Easy, and right there it checks if you're allowed to play the game or not. If you're allowed, you just get TP'd back. Developers are not going to do that. That's too much friction in the process. Part of why Easy has been so successful is because all you have to do is put a few lines of code in your game. You just have to paste it in your game and you're done. Like, the setup is done. That's all you have to do. So any update that requires people to do more is going to limit the amount of people that use our system. This also generally screws with games that have a decent anti-cheat. There's no point in doing this, and I hate it. Yeah, I mean, it's not just grooming. People get banned for all sorts of reasons, including cheating. And, you know, if you could just join a different game that uses the same shared ban list, you're going to have a different ID. So, what motorbike do you ride? I ride a Hayabusa. That is my third motorcycle. Okay, I think we're caught up. So, we will now begin the process. By the way, this is the button I was talking about. So you click this button, and it delivers a Roblox account that is most likely to be a gooner. And I actually have a panic button to hide the screen. I also have a 5-second delay on the screen in case something horrible shows up. So we have an account here that was just delivered to us. It was selected by the system. This was done completely with automation. And you can see it's friends with 15 accounts, and 10 of them are flagged in our system as ERP accounts. And if we look at the notes on them, has exclusively joined condo groups, in multiple sexual groups, and has numerous sexual friends. This user is in many ERP groups dedicated to ERP or bypass clothing. So this person, like the majority of his friends list are accounts like this. And if we look at the profile, I'm going to hover over this fucking button. Okay, not a bad avatar. But, oh, they're a fish fan. Look, they're a fan of Guts and Black Powder. Probably not anymore. Because they use Easy. Maybe they will be a fan again when this update comes out. But, hello Ruben, I love you so much. Your content continues to bring joy into my life. I will check your account. I will check it. Let me get through this. So after hours, like this group right here is a condo group. I can recognize these just because I've seen them so many times. I've dealt with so many like members. Like if you see a group like this with like only a few thousand members and there's nothing in it, like there's no game, there's no clothes, everyone is just in it, the fucking owner is deleted, everyone is just in this for seemingly no reason, it's probably a condo group, okay? They don't even have anything for sale. Like, what are all these people doing in this group? Like, what's the hurry to join? They don't have anything even off sale. That's, but yeah. So, pulled a condo player, friends with ERP accounts, without even using the Roblox website. Yeah. So, I mean, I've gone through so many of these accounts. I've gone through like over 10,000. So I know every little dog whistle. I know everything to look for. These are the people that get added to Easy. I've actually made some tools to help with investigating these. I made a script for a browser. Here's an example of one of the accounts in our system. So the favorites spell out cuck me, which is like a fetish term. And they're in a bunch of ERP groups. And they only have 3 friends, but I would guarantee that all 3 of those are like evil. So you'll notice that a lot of them have bios like this that look like gibberish. This is actually encrypted. This is what's called the Caesar cipher. By the way, normally if you're logged out, you can't see the bio, but you can access it through the API endpoint. So if you just type this into your browser and put the user ID in right here, you can see the bio. So I made a script for my browser that puts the bio back in the description and even gives a join date on every single profile. And I took it a step further and I added a Caesar cipher decoder. So if I just click through this, I can click until it deciphers the code. There we go, -7. It says, cuck me please. Okay, great. Make me watch and clean up after you. I think David Baszucki said in an interview, Roblox's CEO said, that they're even detecting encrypted inappropriate content. Bullshit. Look at this. Like it's obvious. And I made this. I made this for free with no money. I fucking vibe coded this shit. The browser extension, not the Easy system. And then there's also I think they deleted it. We can also do Morse code, but Roblox started going through and actually banning any bio that has Morse code. They don't ban the accounts, but they do delete the bio, which is not a very nice solution. But yeah. So our review team would see an account like this and say, user is almost exclusively friends with accounts flagged as ERP accounts in several ERP groups, including a known condo group. And then confirm. And then it would go to a senior reviewer who would make sure that the report is accurate, and then click confirm. And now this user, Mars, is now banned from every single game that uses Easy until the update comes out, and then they can join with their scoped ID and continue grooming kids. So there you go. That's the system. I will now begin the process of taking requests from chat. It's a $5 super chat, cost of entry. Donate $5 with your username, and I will scan your entire friends list to find ERP accounts. I'll also do groups. If you have a group on Roblox, super chat the user ID, not the user ID, the group ID, and I will scan your members list and show you all of the ERP accounts in your group. Do you guys get paid for this? No, we do this completely for free. We actually pay to do this. And if you want to support the development costs, there is a donation link right above me. And all of that money goes to paying for servers, paying for software, paying for systems, paying the extra electricity cost that our server hoster has to pay to run the server in his garage. But yeah, doing it for free. And he does it for free. Did you hear that a UTTP member's father is a senior front-end engineer for Roblox? Yes. So there is a trolling group called UTTP. I'm going to scan Noodle King right now. And this group is notorious for spamming people with animal torture videos and CSAM. And they actually, one of their members sent Parlo, the Roblox YouTuber, a video, I believe of a baby being brutally killed in a sexual way, I'll say. And someone from Kiwi Farms doxed this UTTP member and found out that his dad works at Roblox as a remote senior front-end engineer for the company. And let me remind you, Roblox does not hire people remotely. Everyone has to work at the headquarters unless they're like super good at what they do. So this is like a high level, high up Roblox employee. He's not like an executive. He's not like Matt Kaufman, but he is a senior engineer, and his son is sending videos of animals being tortured and babies being killed, basically snuff films of babies to people. So law enforcement has been informed. I don't know what's going to happen to this child or his father, but it really makes me wonder if this kid has had like access to things at Roblox that he shouldn't have had access to. Noodle King, you have one friend. You have one person on your friends list in our database. Caleb Jammies, user was found in a group dedicated to hypersexual clothing on the platform. Needs a beating. Maybe, possibly. I don't endorse beating your kids, but something's got to be done. Something has to be done about this devil child. I think the kid was like 15 too. So it's like, what are you doing, man? Or fucking raise your kids, dude. Quit developing, quit being a Roblox senior engineer and raise your fucking kids. I know the video. Yes, I know. I also know the video. I've people on Roblox reference it all the time. Predators do. Here is a user ID to check. Try not to send me user IDs. I have to enter the username. What the fuck is this? I'm a good boy, Uwu. This actually might have something. This might have a lot. I just joined. What the fuck is this? We're scanning people's friends lists, dude. Try to keep up. Oh, he does. He does have one confirmed friend. User was found in a group dedicated to hypersexual clothing. I wonder if I could find the group. I'm sure I can. I'm going to find this hypersexual clothing group. Oh, it's actually right here. Okay, so he was in 2 of them. Let's see. Hovering over the panic button as we speak. What the fuck is this like a furry thing? What the fuck is this? Okay, interesting. Bunny girl. Okay, okay. I don't think they would have been added to easy over this group. I think the other one is probably worse. There's no way they would have been imported over that. Miseries. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. So if your group, if you have a Roblox group that's dedicated to these like boob items, you can be pretty sure that we're flagging everyone. The earlier uploads aren't so bad. This is what I hate about public UGC, is you have people that just like, they just do this. They just upload boobs and fucking leotards. It's like, okay, we get it, dude. You have a porn addiction. Wonderful. Thanks for letting us know. Okay, who's next? DJ Inkblaze. We're 2 for 2 for finding ERP accounts. That's not good. DJ Inkblaze, you are clean. Nice. Burn it. You should hash the user IDs and then send them to developers. Then hash the user ID of the player in the game. The problem is, oh, you mean for the, if we did hashing, we would have to give people like a way to decode the hash. I'm pretty sure. That's an interesting idea. I hadn't even considered that. Maybe that would work. I don't know. I'll have to talk to the other developers about it. Make a public script that changes all entered players into a brick and forces them to use the preloaded chat menu that guests used. So we're thinking about making a game for people to appeal in. Basically, it's going to be like an obstacle course, and people that are banned by the easy system have to do the obstacle course, and people that aren't get to spectate. And we're gonna have like game passes where the spectators can like kill them before they complete the obstacle course, and they have to get to the end if they want to send their appeal. Okay, genius idea. It'll make us millions. Who's next? Who's next? Infinite Navy. Did I do that one already? I feel like I did. I feel like I'm going backwards. I'm ready. Nice. My body is ready. Okay. Infinite Navy, you are clean. Only 2 indirect friends. So if you see people in indirect confirm, that means that they're friends with someone who's on our database. So you basically you have a mutual friend with an ERP account. Let me look this guy up, just out of curiosity. His username is TwitchDequan. Nice. Awesome username. So his flagged friend, user was found in a group dedicated to playing or uploading condo sex games on the platform. Tahu. The Tahu games. So the Tahu games were like the most persistent condo games ever made on Roblox. These games would get millions of visits before they get taken down. Those were the games where it would be like an empty base plate and there would be like yoga mats. And when you step on the yoga mat, it puts you into like a sex animation. And so people would like get on the mat together and like role play and do ERP in these games. And Roblox's condo detection software was helpless to stop this stuff. Somehow it avoided all of the auto mod systems that Roblox has. Relaxin. I think you're a patron. Relaxin. I feel like I've seen your name before. You're clean though. 2 indirect. I'll look up. Ooh, Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, this guy isn't flagged, but maybe he should be. Because, I mean, look at this avatar. What do you guys think? Should we import this guy? I'm going to scan him. I'm going to scan him and we'll see what comes up. You should probably unadd this guy. 3 direct confirmed. User follows porn accounts on the Twitter account linked to their profile, has 3 flagged friends, and a game called Baddies favorited. Is that really like flag worthy? I mean, it's very degenerate, but I don't know if we flag people for something like that. He doesn't have any flag, or if he did, he deleted them. For some reason, this is only loading 200 friends at a time. I might have to update the script. I don't know. Better safe than sorry. Who's next? Who's next? What the hell? To the gulag. Welcome to the gulag. My username is Daggerfall. God bless you, gang. Daggerfolly. You're clean. You don't have any mutual friends with ERP accounts. That's rare. That's actually rare. Daggerfall. Do you have any friends? Did you donate just for funsies? You have 13 friends and they're all squeaky clean. That's awesome. My username is Fake Flimflam Man. Goated avatar. Goated avatar. Nice, dude. Thank you, Ruben. Did this guy... I can't remember if this guy donated last stream. Ooh, I don't think he did, because he has 2 confirmed friends. 6VNK. User was found in a group dedicated to, it should say erotic roleplay on the platform. Maury Floof. User's bio states, you're on my profile because you're owned or mad. Owned is a BDSM term. What the fuck? That's not true. I might have to remove this guy. Any entry, any note that you see that has like lot at the end of it is a legacy entry. So this was created before we had like the fully automated web portal system. So I'm going to look this guy up. I'm going to make sure he's not a false positive. And if he is, I'm going to take him out right now. We have like less than 0.1% false positives. Direct confirmed 15. Okay, maybe he's not a false positive. You probably should have mentioned in the note that he's friends with fucking 15 ERP accounts. This is it. This is the account. Yeah, 15 was a pretty big deal when we first started too. Oh, great. And he's in these like furry femboy groups. Lovely. Okay. I'll make a note to update his entry later. Ruben, are people who joined condos years ago once or twice and got banned eligible for appealing? No, no one is eligible for appealing. There are the criteria for being banned for playing condos is very strict, right? Like if you were in 1 or 2 condo Discord servers, we're not going to ban you for that. If you joined a Roblox group dedicated to accessing condo games, we will ban you for that. If you're in a server like the normal Roblox server, which is a rape condo, we will ban you for that. Okay? But if you only joined like 1 through a Discord server years ago, then you're probably not flagged to begin with. Okay? Like case in point, if you're flagged by Easy, it's for a good reason. So this guy says, I'm back. I cleaned my account. You did. You actually did. Let me open some of these. Let me make sure you don't have any like fucked up people in your friends list. Now everyone here looks innocent. So good job. Good job, Block Slotty. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot we were going to do this. I meant to do it so every few accounts we actually vote on who to scan. So if you have a Roblox account, I shouldn't say if you have one. If there's a Roblox account that you think should be scanned, put it in chat. Give me some suggestions, and I'll do a poll, and then we'll vote on who to do. Okay, I'm thinking like famous people. I'm gonna put in the poll who people are suggesting the most. So give me names like Shedletsky or SimBuilder or Alex Neutron, and we'll do a poll. I'll do one more. Someone said Creekcraft. I think we did Creekcraft last time, and he had one account that talked about like Yuri in the bio. Faye Mouser, we did you last time too. Yeah, you're clean, buddy. Tankfish. I think we did Mr. Flimflam and Gone Fishing. What's Tankfish's Roblox account? Shedletsky, Notive. Okay, we'll do a poll. Who scan? Tankfish, Shedletsky. I can do banned accounts too, so if there's a banned account you want to do. I think we did Alex Neutron 2 last time. Mr. Flimflam? Did we do Mr. Flimflam? I don't know. Dude, I think we did. Let's do Walrus. Okay, here's our options. Who should we scan? So we got Tankfish, Shedletsky, Notive, or Walrus. Tankfish right out the gate in first place. Beautiful. Looks like Tankfish is our winner. What's Tankfish's Roblox account? I think it's just Tankfish, right? It's definitely not Tankfish. Help me out, chat. What is Tankfish's username? Huh. What is Tankfish's username? Der Panzerfish. Is this it? This is Tankfish? It only has 2 followers. I don't think that's him. Did I spell it wrong? Der Panzerfish. That's right. What is Tankfish? The armored fish example R. Oh, wait. This is not it. What did I just fucking paste? Okay. I need to copy this. YouTube is not letting me copy. We're having technical difficulties. The armored fish example R. Am I spelling this wrong? Example R. People are giving me like a ton of different names. Der Panzerfish. Ausfer. Here we go. Okay. We got him. Ladies and gents. 30,000 followers. This is definitely the guy. Let's see. I'm going to end the poll. Wow. Squeaky clean. Friends have confirmed 195. Is Tankfish flagged? Tankfish might be flagged if he has this many friends. Did one of our reviewers flag Tankfish? Let's find out. If they did, I'm going to read the confirmation note. I think so. I think one of them definitely did. The confirmation note reads, "This is Tankfish. Tankfish showed lolly and other extreme porn to children via nude codes at the end of his video, and also drew hentai, which has been clipped by children." Interesting. I never knew that. I never knew that about Tankfish. Oh well, probably for the best. Damn, we're pretty far behind. We're about 24 minutes behind. Check my account. Manhole? MN47 hole? Don't mind if I do. Oh. It fucking copied it weird. Nice. Nice. Okay. Something's wrong. That's your username? Oh, I fucking copied the likes and replies. Beautiful. I'm a professional at this, by the way. Okay, you are clean. You have 4 mutuals with condo players, but besides that, you're looking good. I lost my place. It's funny how a lot of people think you're some kind of evil, malicious person, but if they were to listen to you right now, they know how professional and serious you take these issues. Thanks for being here, Ruben. Thank you. Thanks for the 20, Fabian. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people, they create like an image of me in their head. Most of the people that like actually watch my videos do not feel that way. Z Striker. Thank you for the 5 Canadian dollars. You have 2 flagged friends. User was found in a group related to sexual activity on the platform. User was found in a vor fetish group. The fetish of eating people. Wow, that's an avatar. Check this out. The vor. Which one's the vor game? I might be able to recognize it. I might know which one. It's this one. I knew it. I knew it was going to be this one. The Nom V group. Nom as in Om Nom Nom. By I Like Eating the First. Lovely. Burner account, group holder. Vor fetish group. Can you please scan my account? Scrubby305. 1 flagged friend, Scrubby. User was identified via Blocks link to be in a Discord server that promotes the use of sexual avatars. Freaky Strap Vault. This is what that one guy was in that was complaining about Easy on the dev forum. Where can I get the plugin to see Caesar Cipher, join date, and Morse code? That's only if you're logged out. I might be able to release that if enough people want it. It's really simple. I honestly just told ChatGPT, like, make this for me. And it didn't. You need an extension called Tamper Monkey. So, 10 Canadian dollars. You be able to check my brother's account because he's been acting weird. I think he's a femboy. Well, his friends list is surprisingly clean for a femboy. Happy Pride Month, by the way. I think he's a femboy. Why do you say that? Did you hear? Oh, I already read that one. Woolly Lobster 31. Scan me. Will do. Good old Tamper Monkey. Where would we be without Tamper Monkey? Woolly Lobster, you have 1 flagged friend. User was found in a Roblox group dedicated to hypersexual clothing. So this group is actually the biggest hypersexual clothing group. Every time I see someone with this confirmation note, I recognize this group at this point. DMCA in use. So these people, their boob leotard UGC is so popular that other gooner clothing groups are stealing their assets, and they're contacting Roblox's copyright agent to say, yeah, these other gooners stole my gooner clothing, and I would like their clothing taken down. And as proof, here is a copy of the original. And the copyright agent is reading these emails, presumably, and saying, wow, That's really fucked up. They stole your Gooner clothing. I'll be sure to delete the copy. Thank you for your email. That's what this means right here. DMCA in use. Nice. Roblox has a lot more respect for copyright than child predators, as was proven with the Arnold Castillo case, where they didn't take down a game because it was ran by a child predator, but they did take it down after Sega filed a copyright complaint, because Sega was not okay with a child predator running this game. Suron Exploits new account, very suspicious username. You have one flagged friend. User was found in groups dedicated to playing / uploading condo games. So this is another Tahoe player. Mewing Coca-Cola. I wonder if he looks like a gooner. Can we tell just by looking at him? No, he looks normal. Why are you playing condo games, dude? I almost like had fucking PTSD. This looks a lot like the Namvi group icon. So every time I see it, I'm like, oh, holy shit. But then it's a false alarm. Check my account synchronized. Don't mind if I do. Clean. Synchronized. You are clean. I think you should focus on one of the few Blender shops. Each one that quits means there's less people from a very limited pool that provides all the condo resources. I think the final blow is if you expose the self-hosts. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I have a rough idea. So a lot of condo games on Roblox use meshes, and you have to upload the meshes yourself. But once they're uploaded on the platform, anyone can use them. So like the 3D models that make up like the boobs and the nipples and the penis models and stuff like that. All of those are resources uploaded by users. A lot of games use the same ones. MFD, my safety group, has tried going through and sending like huge lists of these to Roblox, and they didn't care. They did not respond to our reports. And so we don't do that anymore. Our reports on Roblox are useless at this point. They just like the way I think their system works is if something only gets reported once, it doesn't even get looked at, right? Like they only look at reports that are on things that have been reported like dozens of times. And even then, like the likelihood that the mod that gets the report knows what they're looking at is super low. So, okay, we should do another vote. So if you have another account, another famous Robloxian that you would like scanned, put the username in chat and we'll do another poll. You look like Jesse Pinkman, Skinny Pete, and Kane Parsons. Nice. I don't know who Skinny Pete is. Should I look this up? Skinny Pete. Okay, that's not very flattering. That's not very nice. I look like this guy. Okay, I do kind of see it. It's the beanie. I wish I had the hollow cheekbones like that. Okay, give me 1 second. I have to fix something. Okay, there we go. Okay, usernames. Potimer, I like that one. Kaneko Kitten. I think we checked him. I think he was clean. Linkmon99. Linkmon99. In children, we have a great change committed to us. Let us bestow great care upon them and do everything that the evil one may not rob us of them. St. John, God bless your team's efforts. John Chrysostom, God bless your team's efforts to combat evil on the platform. Thank you, Smoky Plane, for the 50. I appreciate it. Dead accurate. Fuck you guys. Julius Cole. I think it was Julius Cole V2. I think that was his username. I'll do that one. Giant Milk Dud. Sorry, I'm like still a little sick. Okay, let's do these. Potamer. I'll cut out Linkmon, actually. No one knows who that is. Following 21. That sounds familiar. We'll do these. And while we're waiting for the poll, we'll do another profile. Cacod. Clean. Praying for your safety, Ruben, and everyone else's. Thank you. Thank you. I'm praying for my safety. Roblox has ops out for me. I should spin the block outside Roblox HQ. Legacy Dev, you are also clean. Okay, I'll do one more and then we'll do the poll. So dude Diddy. Does Diddy have a Roblox account? Mine blocks. You have one flagged friend. User was found in a Roblox group dedicated to hypersexual clothing. Lego My Ego said, Ruben ran over my dog for real. And he paid $100 to say that. To say this lie in my chat. I've never ran over a dog, thankfully. I ride a motorcycle everywhere, so that would be life-changing for me if I ran over a dog. Okay, poll. Looks like Potamer won. Potamer won. Potamer is banned, but that does not stop me from looking up his account. I'm going to end the poll here. We have a clear winner. Huh. Is this the username Potamer? Or is it something else? I feel like that's not it. Oh, okay, I found it. Potamer for real. Okay, for real this time. No, clean. Does he have another one? I saw another account in here that looked like him. And it's not showing up. What the fuck? Okay, well, Potamer somehow is clean. Even though he is not a very nice guy from what I've heard. Just from what I've heard, okay? All right, nice. Excellent suggestion. Who did I do last? Last was Legacy Dev. No, last was Mind Blocks. So next up is Hayden. From Lego My Ego, the guy that cruelly accused me of running over his dog. And you're clean, sir. Thank you for the 5. Karazela. Nice and clean. Squeaky clean, as they say. As a certain Roblox YouTuber likes to say. Streepo231. You are clean. Who should I axe? Objectionably curious. Your account is clean, sir. A lot of clean accounts. A lot of clean ones in a row. The first 2 ones did have... Oh, shit. Can you check my account? Username is Home Was Here. Home Was Here. Why do you have 5 flagged friends? What's going on, big guy? What are you doing? What the fuck is this? What am I looking at? I don't even know what this is. I have to, like, out of an abundance of caution. Okay. It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. I have seen bypassed icons that kind of look like this. So that's why I'm being careful. Making clothing for fun. What kind of clothing? Okay. That's normal. That's normal. Okay. Why are you friends with 5 ERP accounts? What's going on? I'm fucking hyper analyzing your account. Because that's a lot. That's not normal. That's really not normal. User was identified. Condo Discord server, multiple condo games, condo games, condo games. Why are you friends with so many condo players? I appreciate the 5, but you gotta be a little more careful with your friends, okay? Scary black screen. It is pretty scary. It's a trigger warning if you're afraid of the dark. Ruben, please seed. I never seed my torrents. Fuck that. I would say check mine. Check my account. It is a $5 super chat. Okay. If I did everyone's account for free, I would not be able to get to everybody. Okay, I gotta put food on the table, guys. Faded Ducky, please keep me away from those things. Read my chats, bro. I'm reading chat, bro. You skipped me. Did I really? I don't think I got to you yet. No way, dude. No way. Sadly, YouTube doesn't let me send you 100,000 Zimbabwe dollars. But oh well, trash 1XD. Also, have you thought about self-hosting? You'd be surprised how much you can do with just a public IPv6. I think we are self-hosting for the most part. We have like Cloudflare protections and stuff. But the easy server is like in the house of one of our developers. Assuming that's like what you're talking about. Please, please don't read my chat. I don't want to be seen. I'm sorry. Who sent that? Mr. Avocado the second. All right, I won't read your chat. Samal 8. Clean. Love to see it. TDS solar event is cool. 1 confirmed friend. User identified to be in a condo server. Okay. If you only see that they're in a condo Discord server, it means it was a bad one. Okay. That means it's like one of those condos that's so bad, we flag you for it instantly. And this guy is friends with you, so you might want to unfriend him. If I do like a scan on this guy, will I find a ton more condo accounts? At least one. Okay. What if I scan this guy? I can just copy it from here. No, they're only friends with each other. Okay, cool. Little condo player friends. The Eric and Dylan of condo games. The Columbine High School of condos. Check Epstein's account. I don't know if they've discovered. Have you scanned Plasma Node? He's apparently on Roblox's safety council. I remember this guy. This guy would like harass Schlep. And then Schlep blocked him. And then he harassed him over blocking him. And then they put him on the safety council at Roblox. So no, he doesn't have any confirmed friends. He does have 20 mutual friends with flagged accounts though. This one looks innocent. But it has 3 confirmed. User is friends with over 109 flagged accounts. Users in a dozen groups which violate the Roblox TOS. This looks so innocent. This is like the most innocent account you could find on Roblox. And it's friends with one of the worst ones ever. Let me make sure I could show this on stream. Okay. Yeah, nothing outstanding on this account, but I mean, this is kind of sus. If I'm being real with you. All right, let's do another poll. Give me some usernames. Give me some famous Roblox accounts. We'll set up another poll. Hey Ruben, I haven't talked to any of my old friends in a while. Can you check for weird people? Clean, cool guy, XDDXS. Okay, let's see. You skipped me, blue DD, blue. Let me check. Did I skip you? Did I actually? I may have just not got to you yet. You did not send the super chat, buddy. Okay. All right, usernames. Let's set up a poll. Lanky Box. You're not going to find anything on Lanky Box. GDI lives. John Roblox. I like that idea. John Roblox. Shedletsky. We'll put Shedletsky on again. Fave. What's Fave's Roblox username? Lanky Box. I'm still seeing Lanky Box. I show speed. The real show Speedy. I'll do that one. Jandel. Who's Jandel? A lot of people are saying Jandel, so I'll do Jandel. All right. There you go. There's your poll. Let the votes come in. Okay. Where were we? Cool guy. YK underscore putrid guts. Don't mind my friend Moldy Pissmaster. His avatar is a troll. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. You gave me your display name, sir. I need the usernames, okay? Okay. Clean. Nicely done. All right, let's see who's leading. Ooh, it's close between iShowSpeed and John Roblox. I'll do another one. We have our first group scan, group ID. Let's take a look. Okay, I did say we have a 20K max for groups, but you are the first group request. Wow. Rate limit reset header. Okay, so we got rate limited instantly. Don't know how that happened. But looks like GDI lives wins the poll. GDI lives. John Roblox based Roblox YouTuber with 3 confirmed friends. What the fuck? What's going on here? 3. One of them is Tankfish. We'll ignore that one. The other one, Blazing Infernape. User was identified to be in a condo server. Skull Gaming. User owns a Discord account that has been linked to messages about pedophilia, sexual misconduct, rape threats, etc. Bro said rape mode on. User also owns a community that allows CP and promotes sexual assault. Bro really said rape mode on. Not gonna lie, that's not very funny. Okay. Okay, nice. Dude, this is gonna take way too long. This is gonna take way too long. I gotta cancel this one. I gotta cancel. It's a 20K member limit. What is this one? 60 members. Okay. That I can do. That I can do for you. Your group is innocent, but the owner has 1 flagged friend. Yeah, that's right. The system also scans the owner. And the owner is friends with a user identified through Block's link to be in a condo server. That's not good. Might want to unfriend that guy. I admire your work. Check me, case in 70. Someone said I sent a super chat earlier. It isn't up anymore. Did you actually? If everyone that says this, I'm actually going to check if you did. Don't be trying to troll me, okay? You definitely did not send the super chat. Maybe you did. If you actually did, I'll feel bad. Billions must ban. Yes, that's correct. Billions. Billions must ban. Why do you keep saying Charlie Kirk? Charlie, Charlie, are you there? Charlie, if you're listening, Charlie Kirk, give us a flagged friend on this next account. Okay? Okay, you got that, Charlie Kirk? Charlie, Charlie, are you there? Coordinate. Is Charlie there, guys? No! Charlie is not there. Okay. That's okay. Who needs him? 8 black, red. Clean. Squeaky. Clean. Dog Corwin. Also clean. Charlie Kirk, please come back. Rest in peace. Yeah, everyone's like, no. No. Why did you flag 2 Taze staff members, including the developer of Taze? What the fuck? We flagged Taze? Are you sure? What? Give me the usernames. I'll look into that. We shouldn't have flagged them. I don't know why they would be flagged. I do like the bot. Yeah, give me the username, and I'll look into that like on stream right now. Rainbow Tablespoon. Clean. 31 mutuals though. Not the best, but clean. A passing grade. Officer Potato 911. Based username. Based. I'm staring at chat for that name. Do Kufi, aka Kelligish. What's Kufi's username? I might do that in the next poll. You know what, fuck it, we'll do a poll now. So, yeah, give me some more usernames. Yo, I think I was flagged in the database, and well, I want to say, I quit that stuff for 9 or 10 months. So, can I be removed from it? No. Thank you for the super chat, though. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 20R. The 20 R's. R. Thank you, matey. To the depths with condos. Walk the plank with condo players. I'm waiting for this guy to tell me the username of the Taze people. I don't see it though. We said Kufi, right? We're gonna do Kufi. Or Kelligish. They actually banned Kelligish, didn't they? What's his username? Soul Driven Love. Soul Driven Love. We can do Soul Driven Love. What about Fave? Is Fave still unbanned? Didn't Fave like admit to the accusations against him? I'm assuming this is him. So we'll do Fave too. Falling Z1. Who is Falling Z1? Is that the guy that made the change game? I think it is. I think if he is, oh, he is definitely. Okay. I think he's flagged already. So we'll see if he's flagged with anyone else. Loppy. Loppy's another good one. Loppy made some gooner content. Is this the right one? Is it this guy? Let me check the API endpoint. Okay, this looks to be Loppy. So we'll do these four. We'll do Soul Driven Love, Fave. Fuck. Soul Driven Love. Fuck. Fave. And Falling Z1 and Loppy. Nice. There's the poll. Cast your votes. Mind looking through mine, please, Ruben, dude? I don't know if I'm friends with weirdos or not. I just want to make sure. You forgot to give me your username. Madden? Unless it's your YouTube username. I think it is. 8021. That'd be oddly specific for a random person to have. And I think you're online too. Madden. Clean. Nice. Crisis averted. Thanks for the scan. Can you also scan my niece? Will do. Your niece is friends with Zero. Completely clean. Totally clean. The cleanest account we've seen all day. Excellent work. Great job being a good uncle. Aspirate C, also clean. That's crazy. We got 2 in a row. Soul Driven Love is leading the poll by quite a lot. So we'll do you. Soul Driven Love. 4 mutuals, but besides that, Soul Driven Love is clean. Fuck yeah. Sorry, I'm poor, but can you check Macabrex Moon? And he only donated $2. What the fuck? I'll scan you anyways. You have 1 flagged friend who is flagged because he was friends with over 100 flagged people. And he has several gay muscle man fetish avatars. Beautiful. Let me open this account. Wow. Okay. Let me poll the audience. What fan base, besides the gay porn fan base, do you think this guy is a part of? Which fan base? Which fandom? I want to see some guesses in chat. Okay. It's not anime. It's not the Ruben Sim fan base. I can guarantee you that. Give me some guesses. Give me your best guesses. Furry? What? Why is everyone saying furry? Why? What do you guys... Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh. How did you guys know? How did you guys know? What the fuck? Are you psychic? Chat, are you psychic? What the hell? Bestiality. I mean, probably. Wow. That's crazy. COD points. I don't know. Maybe he's doing this shit on Roblox, so maybe 05 dash bass. Dash boss. Clean. People keep saying I'm skipping them. I'm not skipping anybody. Fork found in kitchen. Fish found in ocean. Silent stock 8. Clean. Hey Ruben, you claim that nobody is a fan of this new update, but some are. I am from Israel, and many people are happy about this change. Many cannot wait for this update. Wow. Can we get a W Israel in chat? Israel loves this update. God dang it, Ruben. My wallet is running dry 5 times the charm. Check my old account. What do you mean 5 times the charm? I did not skip you. I'm going in order. I'll do you anyways. You can skip the line because you got my attention. Please make sure that I'm safe, Ruben. Don't worry, I'll protect you. I'll make sure you're safe. Mic off. Mic off. Game is called Powering Imagination. Good job, Roblox. You made it absurdly hard to make a game in your platform. Wow. Based, disgruntled Roblox player. You're clean, buddy. You're safe. Look at this guy. The Phasme. I haven't touched the platform since they started to roll in the AI age verification. Got hacked before it. Well, whoever hacked your account is friends with 0 ERP accounts. So good on them. Scan Netanyahu. I would if I could. He'd probably be friends with a lot of people, given he has Epstein connections. I'm sorry. I hope that's not anti-Semitic to say. He actually did, by the way. I'm not like making a joke. Perspicacious lady. I can't believe I pronounced that. You are clean. Undercover with the 2 says, I played Kondo for 8 years. Please unban me. Very funny. Very funny. Check this group. Let's get off this fucking profile. By the way, when we first started this system, the way that we built the initial database is by going through groups like this. So you can find these groups on Roblox that are full of these accounts. And I'm going to be very careful as I open these. Oh, look, it's this one again. All of these are ERP accounts, right? Like you can find groups on Roblox now that exclusively have ERP accounts in them. And you guys might not be able to tell just by looking at these. I can tell. Like I have a 6th sense. I mean, this one's kind of obvious. This is fucking cuck me in the favorites. But, you know, I don't know if you guys know what Queen of Spades Bunny Mary _ Blacked means, but it's nothing good. I think you know what I am. I do know what you are. And my preferences. I do know your preferences. I have Matt's local host already, Will Morph, in game. Wow. Wow. So that means they will play Kondo games, and they will use a different avatar than this when they join the Kondo games. Okay, they had to make that clear, just so you know that you're not dealing with a default Roblox Stacy when you join the Goon games with this person. Next. Can you check live a little, love a lot? Sure I can. I think you mean may you check? Wow, 2 flagged friends. User was identified through Block's link to be in a Kondo server. Both of these. Actually, the second one was in Freaky Strap. And it's, what do you guys think? Based on this username, what do you think this guy is? What are we thinking? Place your bets. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. A mere coincidence, I'm sure. A mere coincidence. Scan exclusivity. Likely got flagged a long time ago, but I've sent appeals saying that I was reporting the games rather than participating. So, here's the thing. Exclusivity. Assuming this is you. It looks like it is. We would not have flagged you unless we had good reason to. I'm going to look up your moderation note live. Wow, this guy paid for a Roblox extension. Yeah, you were found in 3 different Kondo servers. 3. So, I mean, like, there's... like, who are you reporting these to? You know? I would think that after the first report went nowhere, that you would not be doing this anymore. Even if you are reporting them, and maybe you are, we cannot, like, if everyone said that, then we would have to investigate every single appeal where people say that. And everyone says that. That's like half of the condo appeals say the same thing. They're like, oh, I was just investigating 20 different condo servers. Make sure you were, dude. Thank you for the 5, though. I appreciate it. Pollo Shrub. Pollo Shrub. Can we do a rally like it's recession? Pollo Shrub, you have 1 confirmed friend. Users in a Roblox group dedicated to sexual roleplay. Deaf Gamer 2008. This guy's deaf. He's playing condos. Unfortunate. We had a deaf guy try to appeal his easy ban recently. Him being deaf has nothing to do with the story, by the way. He threatened to kill himself if we did not unban him. I've been like sinking into my chair this whole time. He threatened to drown himself if we didn't unban him from his favorite Roblox game. We did not unban him, and somehow he's still with us. So interesting. Interesting. We already doing Tankfish last stream. Did we actually? Maybe we did. Mars Clute behavior. Yes, Mars Clute threatened to sue me. And then we found out what he actually looked like. And it was disgusting. Over Roblox is crazy. Yes. Okay, let's do another poll. Okay. Give me some usernames. Review Jesterman8. We should do Arnold Castillo. That would be fun. That was the Jaden Shedletsky Roblox Predator. You know what's funny about the Jaden Shedletsky name? So this guy picked that name because of John Shedletsky. He wanted to convince little kids that he was like Shedletsky's brother, so he could groom them. People Make Games, this like journalism outlet called People Make Games, wrote an article about this guy. And they used Castillo's fake name in the article because no one knew his real name at the time. They called him Jaden Shedletsky. And the real John Shedletsky threatened to sue People Make Games for including that name in their article. He didn't threaten to sue Arnold Castillo, the Roblox Predator, for telling People Make Games that was his actual name. But he threatened to sue PMG because they wrote an article that was not nice to Roblox. So very interesting choice by Shedletsky. I think I replied to his tweet too. I was like, why don't you just sue the actual guy telling people that that's his name? This was before he got arrested too. Rare Shedletsky L. Shedletsky, I wouldn't call his L's rare. I mean, can you blame the guy for loving Roblox? They probably gave him a lot of money. So, he probably made a lot of money black marketing limiteds. Probably. Don't know for sure. I have my suspicions though. He did have a trading bot for a long time, which I think is not allowed. German Captain 300. Ruben, you should check the game Northwind. It has many exposes scandals, including the game owner. I would love to, but I'm too busy with my beloved Easy system that may be destroyed in October. Nice. You have 1 confirmed friend in solids. The Gooner jiggle physics boob thing. Guys, if you need a scan, you gotta pay up. Okay, you gotta pay to play. This is a pay to win stream. As I mentioned. Noodle King 30,057. Clean Noodle King. Scan Mark II. They're the owner of that Wolf Donut group you scanned last stream. They favorited a few furry infection games, and their group runs one. Yeah, 2 confirmed. No surprises there. User was found in a group dedicated to hypersexual clothing, including solids. User has multiple sexually suggestive fetish avatars. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, guys. Take a guess. Which fan base? Which fan base? Which one are we thinking? This is the image, by the way. Disgusting. This is like a fat fetish. Interesting. Disgusting, but interesting. Ruben, can you do Roblox? Yeah, guys, let's do Roblox. Roblox. Damn. Clean. I mean, yay. Beautiful. Ruben, I paid. You didn't scan me. Did you actually? I feel like I recognize your username. Oh, maybe I did. Wait, yours is recent. Dude, be patient. Be patient. I will get to you. I will get to you eventually. Okay, okay. Can you check me? Uncommon lag. Clean. Hey, Ruben, I don't really play the game anymore, but I'd like you to check my account. Lazero POS. Clean. A lot of clean people. A lot of nice ones in a row. Damn, only 2 mutuals. Okay. How are we doing? How's the stream doing so far? Damn, 2,500 concurrents still. Nice. Nice. We're at 1.6K chat revenue. Beautiful. Love to see it. I think that's before YouTube takes their cut, though. Because last stream I got like 2.7K. And then I checked the next day and it was like 2K. I was like, what the fuck? Where'd all my money go? It's like $700 I just like didn't get. We're lagging a bit. How's the lag? Read your chat for fuck's sake, man. Fine, dude. Holy shit. You don't have to shout it. Scan Matt Kaufman's account. What is Matt Kaufman's account? I will actually do that right now. Someone tell me what his username is. I think it's like RBLX Rocket Man. Well, this might be him. I think this is him. No, I don't think this is him because he privated his inventory after he was exposed for playing Teddy's games. Rocket Man RBX. Maybe it's LX. No, that's definitely not him. What the fuck is it? Help me out, chat. RBX Rocket Man? No, that's not him. I want to go to fucking sleep. Okay. RBX Rocket Man. It's definitely not this guy. You guys think it's him? I don't think it's him. Builder. Yeah, the actual... Oh, this is fucking RBLX. Here we go. Okay, it's streamer eyes. RBX Rocket Man. 31 friends. Watch him be friends with fucking Holly Days. No! I do want to look at the mutuals, though. That's interesting to me. They're probably all like Roblox admins. I don't know if you would call this a furry, but this guy is friends with one. Isn't it crazy that not even Roblox's own head of safety is more than one account away from an ERP account? That's like shocking to me. Oops. That's like actually sad. It's like fucked up. That one didn't show up. That one didn't have one. Let's check this one. This guy's name is Landy. And he's friends with Matt Kaufman. Again, no one is logged here. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me look him up in our actual like database tool and see like who this guy is. Okay, I found one. So this guy was in how many condo servers? Holy fuck, 10. And he's banned. Great job, Roblox. Okay. Oh, he's friends with a few of them, though. User was caught linking their Roblox profile to a sex game service called Play Condo Games. So this condo player has a mutual with Matt Kaufman. Interesting. Very interesting. Someone sent 50,000 Japanese yen. How much is that in USD? How many bowls of ramen can I get with that? $312. Holy shit. Thank you. Joseph L8 for the 50K Japanese yen. Nice. That is a lot. Holy shit. I think that got us to, yep, that got us to 2K chat revenue. Nice. Appreciate it, man. I think YouTube takes 30% of the super chat. So that's why I got 2K last stream. What do you think of Road Tector? Better than nothing. Better than nothing, but they need to be better with their security, I'll say. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Actually, let's do another poll. Let's do another viewer selected account. Give me some usernames while I scan these next ones. What are we thinking? Who did I do last poll? We did, someone said check signal. Hey, I'm watching Ruben's live, and this is the second time he's been heavily dissing Rotector. Is there genuinely an issue with it? The issue is a lot of people have told me that Rotector is easy to scrape, and Moonies is the one that said this. Moonies, I know that you specifically have told people to appeal their bans after they were caught drawing porn in drawing games. You should never accept an appeal from someone like that. You should, if someone is drawing porn in a Roblox game, that should not ever be appealable, ever. It was either drawing porn in a Roblox game or drawing Roblox porn, but either way, that is not like, no, yeah. I'm gonna be real with you, Moonies. You are part of the reason why I'm not a big fan of Rotector. This guy donated 50 pounds, 50 British pounds. So I'll let him skip the line. Pay to win, confirm. Jeremy Devs, nothing. A waste of $50. But just to make it worth your while, I'll look up some of your friends. Condo Discord. This guy is friends with you, and he's friends with a condo player. What the hell? What the hell? Might want to let him know. Appreciate the 50 British pounds. I show speed. Armored patrol hero, who is a child predator. Excellent first two suggestions. I show speed. Armored patrol hero. Pred. Okay, who else? Who else? Creator of Dandy's World, Quelver. Okay. Dandy's World. There's nothing wrong with the game Dandy's World, but holy shit, the people that play it, there is something wrong with them. There are so many weird people in the Dandy's World fan base. Dr. Rofatnik. Actually, I'm gonna do that one. Dr. Rofatnik. API error. User not found. What the fuck you mean user not found? Did they like completely nuke? Did they totally? Okay, wait, I typed it in wrong. Here we go. Wow, surprisingly, the Roblox child predator does not have any confirmed friends. Surprisingly. Who are these people with mutuals? Okay. That's surprising. That's actually shocking. Okay, I have a special request to do this guy too. People keep saying below natural. I don't know if anyone knows who that is, but I'll put him in the poll anyways. Holy shit. Skeleton 2 confirmed. Wow, that's an interesting note. User is a pedophile. User groomed a minor into doing sexual activity and is actively engaging in sexual activity on Roblox. Several sexual outfits saved with bikinis, thongs, and inmons. Baby Stinka. An inmon is like one of those hentai womb tattoos. If you know what I mean. What the fuck? Dude, the screenshot has like grooming in it. Like this guy's like grooming this girl over Discord in the screenshot. They have receipts. And the guy's 23. He's 23 years old. And he's talking to a minor. Okay. I show Speed. Okay, what was Speed's Roblox account? I need his username. I actually forgot it since we last saw it. Okay, we are so far behind right now. We're at 7? We're only at 7 p.m. I might up the cost just because we got to get caught up. And I should probably call it soon. We're an hour behind. So I will raise the price. What time is it right now? It's 8:03. Okay, I'm going to make it so any request that comes in past 8:03 has to be $10 or more. And then I will leave it there till the end of stream. Okay, $10 is the new price point. I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. I've been doing this 2 hours, ladies and gents. 8:03, $10. Okay. What is it? It's Speedy. Fuck, I just saw it. The accounts are... Oh, okay. So wait. These are the people from Taze that are flagged by Easy. Okay, let me look this up. Moonies. So I didn't know Moonies was the guy that worked for Rotector. I'm not a big fan of this Moonies guy. Moonies, what the fuck is your avatar? Why is Rotector hiring? Why is Taze hiring people like this? Yeah, okay. Whoa. User is friends with over 17 confirmed ERP accounts. How did you get on Tay's staff? How did you get on Tay's staff? What the fuck? You were friends with 17 ERP accounts? Dude, I'm looking at some of these right now. How is this guy... How is this guy hired by Taze? Taze is like the successor to Row Cleaner, which I have nothing to do with. I want to clarify. Double agent? I know, dude. What the fuck? This guy is one of them. Let me look him up. Freaky Strap. Friends with a guy in Freaky Strap. That's friend number 1. There's 8 that are actually logged in our system. I don't know what happened to the other 9. Wow. Great friend to have, I'm sure. Far Dawns. Again, Moonies, why are you friends with this person? It's undercover. This is the next one. This user is exclusively friends with ERP accounts. 13 flagged friends. Okay, let's check another. This is all from Moonies, by the way, who apparently works for Rotector and Taze. Surprisingly, I think this is like an undercover double agent gooner. This is another one. Father Krampus. This one's actually familiar. I feel like I've seen this one before. Exclusively in ERP groups. And 47 flagged friends on this account. You want to explain yourself? Moonies, why are you adding these people? What's going on, big guy? What's going on? Infiltration. There's more. There's more. It keeps going. By the way. 419. I'm exposing you, Moonies. Can we see some appeals? I guess this is one of them. I guess we are looking at an appeal. Because Moonies wants to be unbanned by Easy. What did this account do? Let's find out. Exclusively friends with ERP accounts and joined in multiple ERP groups. 15 flagged friends. Huh. I'm noticing a pattern. Are you guys seeing a pattern? Can someone let the developers of Taze know what's going on? I'm getting messages on Signal about this right now. Guys, this guy's a gooner. This guy's a fucking gooner. And he has infiltrated the, I guess, second and third largest Roblox safety systems. Never infiltrated Easy. We have very rigid background checks on anyone that volunteers for us. So we don't hire people like Moonies. Let's see. What else? This guy, user is exclusively friends with ERP accounts. 8 ERP accounts added. What the fuck? This guy had Morse code in his bio. That's why it's content deleted, because Roblox went through and deleted all the Morse code. Let's translate. Hispanic, emo, and depressed. I need to pick a struggle. Yeah, add Gooner to that list. There's another one. He had another bio before this one that was also Morse code. Okay, well, it's nothing inappropriate, but he was friends with 8 ERP accounts. So, Moonies, yeah, I can't foresee you working for these systems much longer. Fuck, did I just expose my IP? Shit. I may have. Whatever. I'm getting DDoSed 100%. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Why the fuck is Surfshark even open? Okay. Yeah, they gotta fire his ass. They gotta fire him. That's not good. Okay, well, thank you for bringing that to my attention. Scar, you get to jump the line. You get to jump the line. I hope that your friends list is not as bad as Moonies. Direct confirmed, 1. Let's see, user found in a group dedicated to hypersexual clothing, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Oh, you know what? There was actually another, by the way, furry, hypersexual clothing, furry. There was another Rotector. Actually, no, this was Tase guy that was also flagged, and we're about to find out why. This is a Tase guy. This might be a display name. Let me check. Don't know what went wrong with that. Probably misspelled it. Okay, this is probably the guy. One confirmed friend who was Mooney's, actually. That's who it is. Let me look you up. Do you have an entry in our database?